Are you struggling to get quality testimonials from your real estate investing clients? Watch this video to learn exactly how to get them and 5 simple questions to ask that will get you testimonials that build trust and authority. For the best marketing and tech advice for real estate investors, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to be notified every single time we put out a new video. I'm Lee with REI BlackBook, and we help thousands of real estate investors to automate and scale their business with our software. So there's an article that was published in Adweek that said over 80% of consumers conduct online research before they make a big purchase or register for a service. And when people land on your website, I want you to think about that almost like your online storefront. That's your opportunity to instill confidence into your website visitors. So before we talk about what those 5 questions are to ask in order to get those awesome testimonials, let's first talk a little bit about what visitors are looking for when they land on your website. So I want you to put yourself in their shoes and ask yourself, what would you be looking for? You'd probably want to see that this business has helped people just like you get out of a bad situation. I want you to think about the confidence that you would have to pick up the phone and call a business that you had looked up on Google and saw that they had over 25-star reviews. And when they click on the link to visit your site, immediately they're greeted by 3 smiling faces right underneath a web form that reads, "We will pay all cash for your house and close fast." And right next to those smiling faces are gleaming testimonials talking about why people should trust your company to buy their house and solve their problem. Not to mention how painless your company makes it. And just to drive this point home, there was an article that was published by Forbes that said over 88% of people say that they trust online recommendations just as much as in-person word of mouth. Okay, so the big question is, how do you actually get these killer testimonials? So first, let's talk about when to ask for them. So ideally, the best time to ask is right after the close. That way, the whole process of working with your company is fresh in your client's mind and they don't have to work to try to remember what it was like. Now, as far as the actual medium goes, a video testimonial is always going to be your best bet. And if you're getting that video testimonial in person, here are just a few things to keep in mind. You want to have the questions ready that you're going to ask them. The last thing you want to do is scramble around trying to figure out what you're going to say, and by being prepared, it's just going to make the whole process go smoother. And when you're asking the questions, you want to try to get them to just be as conversational as possible in the way they're answering them. And before you publish the testimonial to your website, not only do you want to make sure you have their permission to do it, but you want to edit out all the parts where you're actually asking the question. It just comes off as a lot more genuine if you're not in the shot asking the questions to your client, because if you're in the shot, it kind of feels like they're being forced to answer. So if they've agreed to do a video testimonial, that's amazing. But the truth is, not everybody is going to be comfortable being on camera. So if you run across somebody who's not comfortable on camera, you can always just ask them to leave a review on your Google business page or your Facebook business page, and you can always just grab screenshots of that and share those on your website just as easily. So when you're going this route, you want to just go ahead and send them direct links to whatever page it is, whether it's on Google or your Facebook business page or whatever, where you're asking them to leave the review. You don't want to make it difficult for people where they have to go out and search for this business page of yours to figure out where to leave the testimonial, because they're going to be a lot less likely to do it if that's the case. And again, once those reviews are in, you can just grab a screenshot of it and with the person's permission, post it to your website. So are you finding this helpful so far? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Okay, so now that we've talked about how to actually get the testimonial, let's talk about what those 5 questions are to ask to make sure that that testimonial is as strong as it could possibly be. Now, if you just ask for a testimonial, most of the time what you're going to get is a pretty generic answer. Most people don't have any idea how to give a testimonial, let alone a powerful one. So that's why it's really important for you to come to the table prepared with questions that make it really easy for them to answer and ensure that you're going to walk away with a powerful testimonial for your business. So question number 1 is, what concerns did you have with selling your house to an investor? This question is really important because no matter how motivated your seller is, most people always have some kind of concerns when it comes to the idea of selling their house to a company. There are a handful of concerns that they may have, and it's likely that a lot of your future clients are going to have a lot of the same concerns that your past clients do. And the answer to this question is going to help your future clients see that you have helped clients in the past who are just like them solve the same exact problem, and immediately what that's going to do is help build trust and authority. Question number 2 is, what did you find as a result of selling your house with XYZ company? The answer to this question is going to give you answers to a lot of the common objections that your future prospects will have. And when people watch an online video video or if they read a testimonial of somebody who was suffering with the exact same problem that they currently have that your company helped to solve, it's going to give you an immediate leg up on any other company in your market. So question number 3 is, what specifically did you like about working with company XYZ? This is a question that'll get you a really specific response, and typically one that elicits a totally glowing review of your company and, more importantly, your character. A lot of times you're going to have clients talking about how easy the process was and how much they enjoyed working with you. Question number 4 is, what would you say to a homeowner who is on the fence about selling their house to company XYZ? Again, the answer to this question is going to provide a vote of confidence from a third party. Typically, you're going to hear a response like this. So if you're on the fence about selling your house with XYZ company, then you absolutely have to give them a call. They made the whole process so easy, and I can breathe the biggest sigh of relief now that I'm out from under that property. And question number 5 is simply to ask them if they have anything else that they'd like to add. Typically at this point in the process, people have said just about everything they're going to say about working with your business, but they might surprise you and leave you with some incredible parting words that you never would have expected otherwise. So throughout this whole process, not only are you going to be collecting really incredible testimonials and reviews that you can use, but you're going to be learning a lot about your business and your clients. They're going to help reveal chinks in your armor that is going to ultimately lead to you being able to build a better business. And they're also going to bring to light common objections that you'll better understand how to handle moving forward. And before you ever even get a client on the phone, seeing a really powerful testimonial on your website is going to handle a lot of those upfront objections for you, and it's going to really help to increase your conversion rates. So simply put, future clients who land on your website are going to feel like they can trust you, and they're going to feel a lot more comfortable when they're reading really great testimonials of people that you've helped in the past, and that's going to make them a lot more likely to fill out your web form and actually get in contact with you about selling them your house. And the best part about all of this is it's a strategy that you can implement immediately that will have a massive, massive positive impact on your business. And one last thing, don't let technology get in the way of this. You can absolutely record incredible testimonials directly from your phone, and you can hire somebody off of a site like Fiverr to get the videos edited so that you can put them up on your website. So I want you to be sure to use these 5 questions to ask for a testimonial at your next closing. And if you're looking for a really great place to host all of these glowing testimonials that you're collecting, REI BlackBook has an extensive library of incredible, high-converting real estate investor websites. And if you'd like to learn more about how REI BlackBook can help to automate and scale your entire business, there's a link below in the comments to schedule a demo with a member of our team. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time we put out a new video. So tell me, what was your biggest takeaway about this video? Let me know in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.